And we have a serious backlog in here. However, we've got 2 serious guys. Right, I think at this point we're going to have to be a little bit brutal. It's a 3-hour operation though, so we're going to put him in there. And you can rest afterwards. Oh, he's exhausted. He's okay. I'm going to put him in there. Haha. The rest are... Do you know what? They're just going to have to sit there and waiting because we can't fill this up. This is a 6-hour operation, although it's likely to go quite well. Former stenographer is learned to fall asleep with a prayer on his lips. It's still quite a demanding operation with a high chance of failure. We're going to have to put him in the denied column. And the rest... These look more simple ones, which I prefer, because we can get them churned out. It's basically like a production game, this, isn't it?
Sir,
hey, Joe.
Secured.
What did you miss? You missed the game crashing. It just sort of locked up when we were given the option to level a medic up. It was dead exciting. First time we've got to level anyone up in the game. And I couldn't get off the screen. I couldn't do anything about it. So I decided to Alt F4 out. And that took us back an hour because there's no autosave in this game. Not that I know of, anyway. Right, who's exhausted? Actually, we can switch those 2 over. The nurses are exhausted. I can't leave the rehab centre empty, so she's going in, tired or not.
Sir, medics are on the way.
So yeah, Joe, we've got to play back. Mark beat the game, broke
Sir,
it, crashed it.
Operation was successful.
I do have a habit of breaking games. Adjust the procedure to save supplies. Oh, it seems our diagnosis of this case was very accurate. We could perform a more adjusted procedure instead of normal one to ensure the operation would run smoother or to save supplies. So, adjust procedure to ease the doctor. So, this is... I'm guessing this just improves... Do the procedure by the book. Or the decreased cost. Let's ease the doctor because the doctor getting worn out is kind of one of the main problems. We've got a load of injured soldiers, which I'm hoping are getting dragged off the front. It indicates 1 here.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Don't know. Don't know. Ooh, we've got another one. Understood. The damage to the patient's body is extensive but superficial. Seems the first aid given to him was enough to prevent further damage during transport. Good. So we like it when things go well. Let me have a look in here now. Oh, this guy's critical. Yeah. It's a 2-hour one and it should go okay. Oh my god. These have all gone critical. Let's have another look at this. Carter Atkinson. Demanding, it's uncertain. I think he's going in the denied folder. Because otherwise everyone's going to go down this road. It's a 2-hour one. He's out. He's not going to make it. 6 hours. Okay, let's be really sodding brutal. Like, really sodding brutal. Oh, we've got one on the trauma ward to decide. Let's put him on there. This guy's just gone critical. But it's a 12-hour...
Sir, operation was successful.
Okay, so we're going to prepare like that. Hey, Tomby. Yeah, all's good here, thanks. How are you? You started making decisions on chevrons also, as more chevrons give more points. I'm not sure about that, actually. Don't the chevrons, isn't that just their combat power? Operation, that's operation difficulty. Mouse over that. I don't know. I assume that was combat power when it shows on there, but you might be right there. Hi, Catherine. Welcome back. Hi, Halloween. Welcome back. How's life and death? Well, we were an hour behind today because the game crashed after an hour of play, just as it was getting exciting and I was getting on top of things. And without the autosave, it's taken us back. So you're going to get to see it all again, so you haven't missed anything.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Someone's...
Sir, operation was successful.
I should have pressed save there. I should have saved the game before I clicked on that. I didn't know it was going to level up, actually. I didn't see the message if there was one. And I can't change the game after this. So this is what did us before. Okay, Arabella Head. So she's helpful, which speeds up operations at operating wards. Oh, that could be so good. Morale slightly increases when they work. I can live without that. Others working with them tire less and works much better at the rehab center. I'm going to go for speeding up operations. It worked. I should have done that before. I really should have done that before. But anyway, it's good. So doesn't look like it's going to crash every single time, which is a relief. Let's go and see who we've got here. Is this the one? Right, let's take her out of there. But let's also... It's not much use if I can't... Hang on, if I go on this, right. So, Arabella Head. Oh, they're medic teams. Here we go. So, right, I can see the stats here. Oh, she's dominating. Works slightly worse at the rehab center. I did not know that. Right, okay. So when we go to assignment, it would be really nice if that actually showed up there, wouldn't it? Oh, God, hang on. This might be... Has anyone else got traits? Yes. All right, so morale decreases over time when they work. Works slightly better at CCS. Works slightly worse at ADS. Morale increases over time when they work there. What? They work slightly worse at ADS, but their morale increases over time when they work there. Oh, okay. Emphatic. I'm guessing that just means like, I don't know what, they're sympathetic or something. So they work slower, but they enjoy... I don't know. Jesus Christ, this is weird. Do I remember who was leveling when it crashed? Yeah, it was one of the medics, but I don't know which one. It'll be on the stream. You can rewind it on YouTube about 15 minutes, I think. 10, yeah, about 13, 14 minutes. Okay, so these stats are kind of important. And I wish they would show up when you mouse over them in the assignment section. I could put him on the cemetery, yeah, that would be quite good. Morale decreases over time when they work. That's just everyone, isn't it? So the doctors, no stats, no things there. But this one, this dominating one, it's only slightly worse, so I shouldn't worry too much about it. Others working with them perform slightly worse because he's sarcastic. So he's an annoying twat. Got it? Understood. Playful. Performs slightly less efficient when working solo. Works slightly more efficiently with others. Do you know what? I don't think I'm going to worry about this too much. Other than... let's go on the assignments. Because from what I can tell, I can't open the stats up from here. Which is a real shame. This is Arabella Head. So she's resting. She wants to go in the operating ward. I'm just going to have to remember this and pay attention. And she doesn't want to be in the rehab center. So we can switch those over like that. So that bit's fine. So as long as I don't put big Olga here into the rehab centre. Now remember, she wants to be in the operating ward. The thing is, trying to remember, they're not so bad. It's the medic teams. So Watkins and Lewis. So if I go to staff, medics, these are repair. These are, right, so they both have this. So he works better at CCS. So actually, they want to be in CCS. And you're exhausted anyway, so let's switch that out. I just wish I could mark it or something so that... See, it says don't have any preference, but they kind of do because of their stats. And they're extremely exhausted at the cemetery. There's 6 people awaiting burial. I'm gonna have to... I think I'm gonna have to do this. And just switch that out a little bit. We kind of need all these things running at the moment, so we'll try and deal with that. Doing amazing, going into the weekend, having reached your 500 subs on YouTube. Congrats, Tomby. Feel free to drop a link in the chat. Actually, do I need to... Maybe need to give you permission, do I, for that? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll drop you a link in chat for that. So, Tomby's also playing all sorts of awesome games. He's a cool guy. And an ex-veteran, I believe, as well. So, ex-military with an interesting tale. So, if you want to go and check him out, take a look over there. And I hope that link works, because I've never done that on YouTube live chat before. Right, let's see. So, let's get this going. Can I put them on 12 hours and they'll rest when off duty? I can do that. It doesn't seem to perfectly balance out. I think it depends maybe on how rested they are when I initiate the 12-hour thing. But at the moment, I'm swapping them around until I get sorted out. Until I get more of them, basically. I think we had the pharmacy guys on 12-hour shifts yesterday on this. In fact, we've still got them on there. So I'm going to just switch them both to 24-hour because we have a massive shortage of this. And if they get tired, I can switch the other engineers in. And at the moment, I can't unlock the other things because we don't have enough resources to do it. Do the shifts start and end on a fixed time? It doesn't actually say. So when I've done it... Actually, let's put 12 hours on. Oh, it does. It does say... That is 8 in the morning till 8 at night. Yes, it does. So it's 8 till 8 shifts. You need hellish good eyesight or a better resolution monitor than I have for reading that. But at the moment, they're just working 24 hours till they're exhausted. Let's play this.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Yeah, 500 subs is a good milestone. Doesn't that unlock some new options for your channel now? Didn't YouTube change it? Oh, God. The guys at the cemetery are just exhausted. I think they were exhausted anyway, weren't they? Yeah, they're exhausted, but they will... I could put them on a 12-hour shift. I'll deal with it. They can get close to collapse. I'll deal with it.
Sir, nurses reached
Well,
rehab.
I would agree with you, Alwyn, that the French... I'm reading this and reading chat at the same time. That the dead can wait 12 hours. However, I think we found out before that crash that if there's no one working on the cemetery and a patient dies on the operating table, that corpse stays on the table until someone is assigned to the cemetery to come and get them. So the medics assigned to other duties don't move that dead body. I think that's what it seemed to suggest. So, yeah, so it seems to be more important than I thought. You get membership? Nice. Good. Membership and supers. They're pretty good. I hope they'll work out well for you, Tomby. Yeah, it's good. It's nice to hit these milestones on YouTube. It's all changed since I started. I started years ago. 2014, I think. And it's a different world now. I better read this, hadn't I? So scout teams helping with the repairs. The village is surprised at first. Okay. So we read through this earlier, so I'll just skip this bit quickly. Comparing rumours and things overheard during conversations, the scouts discovered in recent days there were some lights and movement spotted in a nearby abandoned church. So we go straight to
Sir, nurse has reached the hospital.
the scout tent again. He's waiting for orders. And we can send him. This is what we found out. I feel like I am a little bit short of food, so I'm tempted to go and get some more. There's some poison. Oh, the poison. They've reported seeing a suspicious cart on the road. I bet the coachman and the horse are acting strangely. I wonder if that's like an unexploded chemical shell or some gas supplies or something. It's hard to know. So I don't think we can select these. These are nothings as far as I can tell. Let's have a look. German spies. I'm going to go with this, the French deserter. Let's assign him.
Sir, Scouts unit have started a new mission.
And I'm just going to save the game again because I would like to try and get through some of this. I can't believe that there isn't an autosave in this, actually. It's a bit lacking in options. We'll have to make do with the exhausted.
May I inform you that I left a personal recommendation note with one of the patients who was recently brought to...
Right, okay, I remember this. You can just go on the back of this list here. This is the VIP who's currently stable. He's exhausted. He's rested. Right, put the VIP in, because VIPs are good. It's kind of sad that there's people waiting in the list and someone gets slotted in before them. But I'm sure they will fully understand.
To the casualty clearing station.
I can't order more resources. This is bad. Clark Hill. Sir, please, I don't want to return to the front lines. I don't have enough... Does that...
Sir, new patient
No, it doesn't. Doesn't come up there. So Clark Hill doesn't want to go back to the front. Which is understandable. This is not good. It appears that the assisting nurse made a mistake while measuring the dosage of medicine. The patient received a much more potent dosage than he should have. I would recommend scheduling detoxification to ensure this does not affect patient treatment. Oh, we don't have a medical drip? Ignore the risk and continue. An increased cost. Just do it. Let's have a look at the assignments. Okay, so close to collapsing. We've arrived just in the nick of time and we can switch them over. I need to get her out of there because this lady is far better in the medical ward. She, if I look at this right, Arabella Head. Speeds up operations at operating wards. Okay, that's and she's well rested. So we need her in there.
Sir, medics are on the way.
I'll give the other nurse. I'll give the other nurse a bit of a rest, and then we'll assign her to something
Sir,
else.
medics are on the way.
This game seems like a managerial nightmare. It is, and it's designed to be exactly like that.
Sir, nurses reached the hospital.
It feels very much like Frostpunk in that respect. Good and stable. We can put these on the list. We'll put the 3-hour one on... well, actually, it makes sense to put the stable one in first, doesn't it? He's rested. So can we get the VIP? How far can we push this? So we'll treat the VIP. They're coming up next. We'll try and rescue those. And let's go and see who's ready for discharge. Oh, nice. We've got a few here. So, who's worth a lot of points? You have no experience, so you're actually worth going in there. I'm guessing that black stripe is 3 red stripes filled up and then you get a black one. We do need to... Oh, in that case, yeah, he's going to the trenches then, so that's good. I mean, I could seriously do with some more points. I can't order parts, and it's ordering parts, it's a problem. But giving away experienced soldiers is also a problem. So he is slightly less experienced. We need bits, otherwise we're going to fail. These are more experienced, so I'm going to send them to the trenches. And that gets me up to full strength up here. 5 patients died. Well, we have to make room in the table somehow. We can't treat everyone. Right, we should get some of these. Scouts are doing scout things. More soldiers in the HQ. We need to send some of these guys out.
New patient arrived.
We've got 7 in here. Oh, they're all waiting. Okay. So we need to send these 3 plus 2 more. But we should be getting some more churned out of the ward real soon. Which was the Clark Hill? There, that was him. So this is the one. In the opinion, his quick return to the front lines could provide a great inspiration for the soldiers. He popped up saying he didn't want to go back to the front line. But we didn't get a chance to read it fully. It doesn't say here. So I'll maybe think about releasing him and see if it does anything, or I'll maybe send him to HQ and then he's off. He's not our responsibility after that.
Sir, patient is cured.
Good. Good. Camp improvements. Now then, do I order... I think I order the materials, don't I? We've got people about to leave. Because yeah, I'm going to have to order the materials. I need the trauma supplies, which uses all 3 of those things we've just got, but I need to put the order in. Because we can't do anything for those at the moment, sadly. And, I mean, they're still good. They're working on him. Did it tell you? It doesn't tell you there how much... Like, when they're on here, it tells you what they're going to cost. But when you assign them, that disappears and you can't see it anymore, which is a shame. Order a stake shovel for the grave diggers. I mean, if this was Frostpunk, we could turn that into a useful source of food for the rest of the camp. A steam shovel. We need to get him a bulldozer, I think, just to get working a little bit faster.
Sir, new patient arrived.
That didn't sound very good, did it? It says there are 3 patients, but there aren't. It's lying. I guess we'll just add you to the list. And the serious chemical thing, it's a 6-hour treatment. Do you know what? I don't think we can do that. I need to get some more of these, and then I can do the chemical ward.
Operation was successful.
We're doing okay for morale, though. We're higher than we started the game with, which I'm kind of happy about. Is anyone exhausted? Let's have a look at the medics. These are extremely exhausted. Okay, let's churn them out of there. So once we get over this mass panic situation we're in now, we're hopefully going to be able to start assigning shifts and taking control of this. We've got 11 people awaiting burial. They don't seem to be doing very much. Is there a reason for that? Oh, burial progress. Okay. I think we should have built that morgue, you know. Got medical supplies coming in. That's good. Oh, stop. We've got the improvements now. Oh, we need to do the chemical ward. Only costs 1 to do it. Okay. Improve that. And we've got a couple of engineers doing nothing. And it was around about this time that we got a bad smell from the graveyard, wasn't it? And we couldn't finish doing this.
Sir, patient is cured.
Good. Things are looking a little bit better. So who have we got here? This guy is a +3 orders, and I don't think I think red means he's filling this up, so he's not as experienced as him. So let's put him in there. I'm tempted to put both in, actually, just because I want the orders. And, yeah, let's do it, because we've got this order from HQ here. We have to send 3 soldiers there, so...
medics are on the way.
We need to do that. Hey, the chemical ward's been done. That's... I don't want the schedule. I want the higher personnel. We've just missed the train. God damn it. So the physician should be free. Order him. Confirm order. Perfect. Let's go to camp improvements again. Now we're going to go to the pharmacy. I wish this was a... they need different symbols for this. I can't see which is which. Is that the pharmacy? It's production, sorry. Which all look the same. So we go to the pharmacy and we want... We don't need alcohol yet. We want this. Increases production speed by 25%. Aberhalden's drying pistol. I wonder why it's... Does that mean... I don't know. I honestly don't know. It must be some chemical thing. I've never heard of it. Maybe we should look it up. Definitely build a morgue. It's on the to-do list. Actually, what does it cost to build a morgue? Is that under the surgery? Amputation. Morgue. There. It costs 2 orders. And the deceased do not occupy beds in CCS and operating tables in operating wards. Yeah. Because if they die in either of those places, they'll stay there until the cemetery team comes and gets them. What does that one do? The anti... Does this imply that we've got 2 options from this and we can only take 1? There's the gangrene removal equipment for the chemical ward or the anti-tetanus serum. Or is it 2 halves and can we do both? I don't know. That's curious. It links to both of them? So there's a... Alright, so I guess this is an optional one. It would increase the chances of simplications, i.e. good things happening by 50%, whereas that one decreases the chances of bad things happening. They're both good. Electromagnet in the surgery ward decreases time of operations by 25%. I like the look of that. The folding stretcher. It gives you more room for medics teams, but what we don't have is housing. Now, we can upgrade these over time. We can hire more medics. What can we do in scouting, actually? The dog's kennel allows for adding dogs to the scout team, significantly decreasing travel time, and we can hire dogs. It's not very expensive. And this one, we can have an extra scout in the team. I'm not sure. I don't know. We have to work out whether scouts, how much they're worth it. What have we got there? That was production. Oh, the canteen. That unlocks nutritious meals. So then we get an engineering depot to produce food. And at some point we're going to have to do that because the food is like hurtling down. High precision weights. Decreases production cost and resources by 10%. Works for the pharmacy as well. I don't know. I mean, resources aren't a problem at the moment. That's distillery. That's upgrading. It doesn't seem to be an awful lot of way of increasing production of the meds, and, apart from putting more engineers in. So for that we need housing. Increasing the amount of nurses that can be hired. Increasing the maximum amount of engineers that can be held. Staff lodging and basic amenities. And this decreases the rest time for the staff, which is good. I guess we need to get these things done, doesn't it? Amputation tools. The morgue. I think what we'll do is we'll increase the things as we can that will get people out of trauma and stuff faster. Now, that looks like a massive bonus. So we'll wait for the... What are we building? What did we set off being increased?
Sir,
Pharmacy.
engineers reached the construction site.
So we'll do the trauma ward after that, once this has been finished. Leave him. We don't have anything we can give him. That doesn't sound good. That does not sound good. We haven't got a doctor arrived there for that one yet. And these two, we're waiting. I mean, these are guys both serious. They're not too long, so if we get the doctor turned up, we can actually fix them reasonably quickly.
Patient is cured.
Sir, may I inform you that I left a personal recommendation
Here we go.
with one of the patients.
Here we go. Serious, serious, stable, stable. We've got the 2 VIPs. So, you know what's going to happen. We have just enough materials to treat the 2 VIPs. And the fact that they've come in with a VIP thing. These are the 2 twins. Jonathan Clare and Lucian Clare. Those names sound familiar. We've got serious people on the list now. I think I might have to start throwing some of these out. Let's just switch those 2 around. I feel really bad doing that. He's like, no, I was next. Serious, serious, stable. He's having a rest before working on the serious guys. It's okay. We can get through. If I do that, yeah, he's exhausted, so we'll do that. But he can come out of rest and get working on these. If any go to critical, I will mark them down and get them chucked out. But
It was recently brought to the casualty clearing
yes,
station.
I know. We're working on it. Save. I'm just going to save a bit more often, just in case it crashes again. After every major upgrade, I think, or major achievement. Who's this? This is our doctor? I think this is our doctor coming in. Yes, it is. So, okay, let's get these straight in. They're exactly the same. These are the 2 twins that someone didn't... It said it would be a tragedy if one of them died. They're twins and orphans, so they have nobody else in this world. And that's going to use up all my chemical burn supplies.
Sir, operation was successful.
And more, you need resources, manpower, housing, medics, morgue. You need everything in this. There's no let up.
Sir, operation was successful.
We've got some exhausted medics. Okay, we'll switch them over. And also, the casualty clearing, they are extremely exhausted. I'm just going to take those out because I have a feeling
medics are on the way.
there's no one injured up there.
Sir, patient is cured.
Excellent. We've just done something for HQ and we've got the staff permits which are looking better.
Sir, medics reached the cemetery.
Cemetery's done. There's no one waiting in the room. Excellent. We don't need to put anyone in there, so that's good. And what's this? Preliminary analysis. The patient's mental state is stable and could recover if given enough time away from combat with no need for any additional medicine. Longer rehab. But I think with the trauma wounds, I think they've all got a chance of coming back because doctors and nobody really understood trauma during World War I. It wasn't towards the end of the war and after the war they really started to understand what do we call it? I can't remember the name of it. Veterans suffer from it. Post-traumatic stress disorder. They started to understand it later on, but so I'm going to go for that. He's going to be in the rehab center for like 2 days. Oh God! Hang on. We lost the patient. Yes, I know. We knew we were losing the patient. So the medic teams. This bit's fine. We'll let them rest. The nurses. The one in the rehab center is utterly exhausted. She's worse, but she's still better than having nobody there. One of the engineers is exhausted. In fact, let's swatch those guys out and give them a rest. And then I can afford to order more stuff, which will use all that, or upgrade some things. We'll do some upgrades, I think. We need lots of bullets as well. I wonder if we can't reuse the bullets. They're probably not in a reusable state. I think that's everybody sorted out there for the time being.
Sir, engineer is on the way.
Good. Just let me hit pause and let me see what the hell's going on. So let's take a look at the injured. This is looking better. We've got someone gone into a critical condition. Let's switch them round. And we've got someone else who's stable. He can go on there. That would make him exhausted. Go on, you can do one, then have a rest. This guy is definitely worth getting out there if we can. Okay, that's good. I'm hopefully saving up for a new surgeon. Oh, halted because we have no staff in here. Let's see, what have we got? He's worth 3. He doesn't have much experience. This is Tanny Hind. I think he's been in a... Oh, he's got mental. He's going to be in here for a while, I suspect. He's going to HQ. Right, and the scouts are still busy. Okay, okay, we're all right. We're back on track. I don't want that. I want improvements. What was I going to do? The medical drip is worth... This only costs 1. And I think... Okay, this increases the time of operations by 25%, but decreases the time of patients' rehab by 25%. The rehab seems really long, so it's 1 order. I'm going to improve that. And those guys are too exhausted. It's okay, we can assign them... Oh, it's not actually ordered in. Okay, well, I'll do it when the engineers recover a bit then. We'll give them some rest. So rehab will be kicking off. I'm going to save it now that we've got that. I mean, I shouldn't be too worried about this. We've only had 1 save. 1 crash, I should say. Didn't happen yesterday, so I'll not worry too much about it, but we'll try not to lose. What the hell is this? Is it just a platoon of soldiers moving through? Curious to see what they're up to, where they're going. I guess they're moving off to the front somewhere. Was hypnosis used? It might well have been used. I don't know. It might just be something that's been put in for the game. Engineering depot, which we can't do. At some point, we're going to have to... We're going to run out of food at this rate. The ruined church. Approaching the abandoned church, scouts spot movement and lights inside. Stealthy, the team enters through old, partially destroyed doors. Inside, they see a man in a German officer's uniform lying on some stretchers near the altar, with a deserter French officer tending to his wounds. The French medic surrenders immediately. Confronted about his desertion, he explains that the German officer was a prisoner of the Deuxième Bureau, which ruthlessly interrogated the German and forbade tending to his wounds. Unable to stand by idly, the French medic decided he would take the German and try to reach the British headquarters to give themselves up, in the hope of better treatment. He explains that he hid here when the state of the prisoner worsened in an attempt to stabilise him. The scouts' orders are clear. They are to take the French officer back to HQ. However, there were no mention of the German prisoner. Actually, I don't want to take either of them to HQ. HQ will provide a 4-order reward. Oh, no, taking both to headquarters. Screw it. You know,
Sir,
I'm not...
Scouts unit has started a new mission.
I'm not here to question this, and this is going to allow me to hire the surgeon. So, this is a big change. I was hoping to actually keep the French deserter here. I didn't know if he was a medic or a surgeon, but we're going to make use of him. And that's going to be good.
Sir, a message for you just arrived.
Did it? By God. Brought to my attention, I owe you my life, sir. With a gentle suggestion from Mr. Kuma, I want to offer my skills as an engineer to you in the hospital. No room for the unit to join? Oh, I can fix this. I've got 47 minutes. Hang on. Hang on. Pause. Panic. What we do is we get the camp improvements and we go to housing and we go to... Increases the maximum amount of engineers can be hired by 4. We improve that. And we throw everyone into this and see if we can get it done.
Construction site.
Do you think this is going to tick down before this does? I don't think so. I don't think we can possibly upgrade this engineer thing. Where are they even doing? It should be in the staff lodging, right? I think it should.
Sir,
So
operation was successful.
the amount of hours it's going to take for this to do does not correspond directly with this time ticking down. That's why I put all 4 on it, because I wanted to see if it was going to work. So a free engineer saves up that, and this is going to be... Oh, this is going to be helpful. Okay, now we can start getting shifts going. Kaiserreich Enjoyer, welcome to the stream today. How's it going? While that's working, let's
Sir,
have a look at
operation was successful.
casualties. There's no one left to decide. Terminal. He's well rested. The... Do you think we can get 2 terminals and a critical done? No, but what I think we can do is... I think we can get the 2 terminals done. And the critical we throw out, because he's a little bit harder to do than these. So... He might not. He might live. He might live for this to get done. This guy's well rested. You don't need a rest after that then. You're rested, so you can do all 3. We just churn on. This is a big shift for the surgeons, but it's okay. I'm going to see if I can save all those. We take a morale penalty if I get it wrong, but we shall see. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks, Kaiserreich. Joe, you reckon hypnosis is better than nothing when they're out of ether or morphine? I think it's just for the trauma stuff. So we can recruit this guy now. A free one of those is excellent. And let's go to improvements. So now we do want to build stuff. So I can improve the chemical ward. I should probably... Oh, I'll tell you what I'll do first. I'm going to order more parts. Because we need some more for the chemical burns, don't we? Are they expensive? They're expensive enough, so I'm going to... Oh, God, it uses all of those. I need it. I do feel like I need it. And then we've got one thing to put into upgrades somewhere. Actually, let's put the... Who's the new guy? Let's have a look at the new engineers and see if any of them... Is this the new one? Others working with them tire faster, but it decreases construction time. So, I guess that's useful. Frank Carter. They're all a problem of these guys. Okay. Works slightly more efficiently with others. He's playful. So Sever Axtell, I'm going to put him in the pharmacy. However, if you look at this, they also have... That menu's just annoying me a bit. Yeah, maybe get the morgue built. They also have preferences. I'm sure they had preferences before. I'm sure some of them said they like working in the pharmacy or like working different shifts. Anyway, so which was a playful one? He was a playful one, so let's put him in there with one of you. We have got that upgraded, and that's looking a bit better. So I'm going to put 12 hours. Does it say... Right, so they're on 2 different shifts, and they're doing 1 per hour. I'm going to see if that's enough, and that'll stop them getting exhausted. And maybe we try and upgrade the pharmacy. Let's see if we can do that. This is... So this would upgrade it. Okay, that's too big an upgrade. I don't have the orders for that, unfortunately. I don't know what I have the orders for, to be quite honest. Healing. What does this unlock? Slots for medics. Increases speed of patient condition deterioration by 25%. I've already got that, right? Yeah. Hypnosis. It's cheap. Go on then. I'm gonna do... Do I do hypnosis? There's amputation tools. And there's a morgue, which we can't afford. Low pressure gas tanks. Oh, that's not necessarily a good thing. The medical drip. That's too expensive. I think I'm going to save it rather than upgrade it at the moment. Unless I go and upgrade... There's the canteen that I'm not too fussed about. Oh, this unlocks production of food, which we should do, because that's clearly going to be needed. So let's throw all these guys into production. And then we can start doing that. Because food is getting a little bit low down there. The playful would be working alone. Well, he's on his own shift,
Sir,
but he's
engineers
working
reached the construction site.
kind of with someone. Does that make sense? I don't know. I think it's too hard to balance everyone's little whims and preferences in this. It's just it's a nightmare as it is. Okay, so we are ready for the next attack, which is good. This isn't making any sense. Oh, it is making sense. Hang on. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just a minute. So why is it suggesting... Is somebody exhausted? No one's exhausted. The medics? The medics in the cemetery are completely exhausted. Oh, we don't have... I don't think we have anyone in there. Well, that's a mistake.
Sir, medics are on the way.
Right, that might be what that was been indicating. Okay. Don't make the playful one the gravedigger. Engineers should be gravediggers rather than medics. I guess they could do it. The medics only really have to come and turn up and tip someone into the grave, don't they? The engineers could actually do the digging.
Sir, patient is cured.
Okay, I feel like we've got back on top of things again, which is good news. And then we're going to send some engineers to start producing food with our spare resources. And then, oh nice, we've got those. I could upgrade the pharmacy now, which I think would be a good one. Someone died whilst waiting for an operation. Not totally unexpected, I'll be honest. So what have we got here? Reasonably combat capable. Provides 1 order. Jonathan Clare. We had another Jonathan Clare. He can only be released. Okay. I think it kind of makes sense to... Well, I'm assuming that means he's quite experienced in combat, so... Let's put him in there. To the trenches. The game must keep a record of which soldiers are in the trenches. As far as I know, we can't see. Unless it is just completely drawn and random. I'm not sure. So the watermill's done. Let's go back to this. The engineers. They're now resting for a bit. I don't think they need to... Right, okay. Can I... Oh, God. Frank Carter. Others working with them tire faster. This is just going to be annoying. I'm going to put the 2... Frank Parker and... the 2 Franks. Okay, I'm going to put the 2 Franks in there. In the food section. Frank and... Okay, that Frank can go in. Ethan can go in there. And you can go on the 12-hour shift system, and I don't really care which of you does what. Okay, we're producing food. And as I don't think we're too desperate to do anything else, so let's improve... I can't remember what I was going to improve now. The pharmacy, I think. Was it the pharmacy? I need 4 anyway, so I can't. But I do need the pharmacy. That's the stress relievers. Okay, I think I need the pharmacy so I don't have to
Sir,
keep ordering
engineers reached the
special
engineering
parts in.
depot.
Claire was VIP? He was. I thought he was still in here, but let's go take a look. Was he not in this? No, he got through there. I think they're releasing them from duty because they were a pair of twins, orphans as well, and they didn't want anything to happen to them. Okay, food is low. Let's go and take check. Go and check in on the warehouse. Yeah, the food. We need to increase the food, but we've got engineers doing that. So, why is this still warning me? I have no idea. Patients denied operation. It's not that. I honestly don't know what that means or why it's flashing up. It normally indicates when there's like it's full, but at the moment that's not the issue that I can tell. The casualty clearing station. +2 slots for medics. Advanced dressing station +2. What we need is that one plus 10 beds. Again, we can't do that yet. When this scout order comes in though, then we're back. We're really back on target.
Sir, new patient arrived.
Do you know who you're playing as? US or UK? I think it's UK. Who have we got? We've got a nice stable person in, which is good. If you're well rested, you can probably go on that one. Yeah, okay, you can do all three. We can't look at our doctors from there, but if I go over to this screen...
New patient.
Oh yes, because we've got these experts now, haven't we? No stats on them. New patient, another one. Yeah, this is a more complicated one, so we'll put them in there. We've got the points. Yes, yes. We are going to go and hire us that damn surgeon. Where is he? Do it. And what else? A nurse? A medic or an engineer? We can't have anyone else. We can have another engineer, but I don't feel like that's a good way of spending that point. Let's order him, and we'll save it. We'll save the other one. We have a staff point, which is nice. Oh, nice. We've got orders. We can put orders in for stuff.
Sir, new patient arrived.
There's not enough medicine. Okay, we need to put an order for stuff. How much of these do I want to spend? 6. I'm going to put a very expensive order in for that, which gets us down to 3. Okay, well, I feel like I need to do it. It's okay, because shortly... Yeah, a +3. Clark Hill. I'm going to send him to HQ. He actually wanted to be released, didn't he? But I think the +3 orders are far too valuable. All the deserters are French. We've only met one deserter so far, surely, haven't we? The medic teams are close to collapse. Let's switch those around and take them out. I don't think we need anyone in the advanced dressing station at the moment.
Sir, medics are on the way.
I could do with a new medic team. I need to upgrade the medic housing for that.
Operation was successful.
Okay, I'm going to save the game here because I feel like we're at a point where we have sort of pulled things back from the brink.
Sir, new patient
We can
arrived.
breathe again. No nurse. What are my nurses doing? She's rested. We don't need a nurse in there. It's not strictly necessary. You can come out of the rehab. You are best in there. And you can just come out and rest up. Yeah, she's the specialist in the operating ward. So we really need more. It does help having one in the casualty clearing station, but it's not essential.
Sir, operation was successful.
Nice. Things are going better. However, there's a fight coming. We need to get the resources maxed up.
Sir, nurses reached the rehab.
Food's looking better. Okay, let's put it on that. What's this mean here? More wounded soldiers? I'm not quite sure. Is this our doctor?
Sir, new patient arrived.
There. Oh wow, okay, we got a load of people dropped in there. That's a surprise. Right, serious. These are 3-hour ones, okay. Right, I guess we're going to throw them all in. He can take one. He's rested, so he can definitely take that. Then this guy's good, so this guy's allowed to have a rest. I think we're going to have to upgrade beds in the rehab centre real quickly now, aren't we? Because we've got a lot of people coming through. You can actually go in there. That's okay. We've got time for a rest. It's odd, but the burns victims don't seem to be as urgent to be treated. Maybe that's... I don't know. Maybe that's true? I don't know. Can nurses work 12-hour shifts? They can. The problem I've got is that I don't have anyone to put on the opposite shift, unfortunately. We'll swap them around until she's at a rest.
Sir, nurses are on the way.
So yeah, I definitely need more. Morale is dropping like a stone.
Nurses reached the hospital.
I'm going to have to do something about that.
Sir, operation was successful.
Okay, we need to upgrade the casualty clearing station again. Oh, okay, this is going to be a problem. 4 hours and 5 hours. Put them on the list. Yep, we're going to need more beds, so I don't think I'm going to get to upgrade the pharmacy first. This guy's good. He's okay. He can go on this list up here. Yeah, I've got a lot of soldiers coming in, and then the shit's about to hit the fan. Right, I'm going to have to upgrade something.
Operation was successful.
Who have we got here? +3. I need these. I think I just need the upgrades. We've got enough. I'm putting them all in there. We're all sent to HQ. I need the points for upgrades now. The trenches are solid. Rospacetta. How did leveling go? Still crashed? No. I was able to level up, I think, the nurse, and it didn't crash. But the medic that leveled up before hasn't leveled up this time, and I don't have the option, or haven't had the option so far. And yeah, we've played an hour since then. Haven't had the option to level him up, so I'm not quite sure how that works. The operation was surprisingly easy and allowed the operating team to gain more faith. Excellent. We just get a nice bonus and morale rises. So we've had bits delivered, which is good.
Sir, we lost this patient.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, I guess it happens. There's someone tied out at the clearing station there. It's the medics. And as this is about to kick off, then I'm going to put those into the advanced dressing station.
Sir, medics are on the way.
We've got one here waiting. Shorter rehab. Nice. This patient's will is strong and recent events have made less impact than expected. Probably one of the trauma ones, I'm going to guess. But this is going to fill up, and we absolutely need...
a dispatch from HQ.
Brilliant.
Medics reach the advanced dressing station.
Let's see. HQ is pleased with your current performance. Due to your handling of the Sergeant Clark Hill's case, soldiers on the front line were inspired, and there was a notable increase in their morale. Excellent. So I gain 1 staff point and 4 orders. Give me some time to think about this. The 4 orders are super important. So that rehab centre. Right, okay. This will give me 10 beds and a possible extra nurse. It's a 12-hour one. So the one who's doing nothing can go in, and the ones producing food can go in. The pharmacy ones just have to keep going. So, Jesus, have you seen this? Okay. So the rehab centre's really important. You guys are now on 24-hour shifts. Should be producing more than 1 an hour, though. Yeah, 2.1. I think it would have updated and read properly if I hadn't done that, but I wasn't 100% sure. I think we go and recruit... Oh, hang on, there's 2 of these. Seems the gas agent was diluted and is not as strong. We believe we can use smaller amounts of supplies to treat the patient's injury without major complications. Decreased cost, shorter operation. Yeah. Absolutely, because we are short on those supplies. Appears the patient's leg is infected. We would normally need to amputate, but it seems he responds well to the medicine. We have high hopes that it will be enough to save his leg. I think I need to get the amputation tools on. This is going to increase the cost, but shorter rehab time. I'll do that.